In 2016, I attended my first GDC. Somehow, I was invited to an exclusive media event where I met Gotaro Uchikoshi and got to see Zero Escape Zero Time Dilemma in an early trailer. I should admit that I didn't really know his work at the time, but that would change soon after, leading me down a rabbit hole into the death game adventures of 999, and then later the zany experience that is Punchline. The following year, in 2017, I met Kazutaka Kodaka, whose work on the Danganronpa series had already left an impression. At the time, and even now, I'm in awe of these creators' passions. And now, nearly a decade later, I get to sit down with Kodaka-san and Uchikoshi-san once more to get a deeper look into the upcoming tactical narrative hybrid, their newest game, the 100-line Last Defense Academy, developed in-house by TooKyo Games in collaboration with Mediavision, who you might know from the Wild Arms series, but this game launches on April 24th, 2025 for Nintendo Switch and PC via Steam. For this video, I'll go over what we discussed during the GDC meeting and also give you a look at some of the gameplay elements that we touched on, covering our time playing a little after the current demo ends.
Huh?
The 100-line stars Takumi Sumino, a normal student whose life just gets shredded the moment monstrous school invaders start descending on his academy. A strange being known as Sarai gives Takumi the power of Hemo-Anima, a blood-fueled ability tied to resurrection and battle. Alongside 14 other students, he must defend the school for 100 days or face annihilation. While characters can revive, the developers wanted to ensure death never lost its edge. Kodaka-san explained that the revival mechanic opens the door to strategic sacrifices, but emotional consequences remain. Kodaka-san and Uchikoshi-san specifically chose the tactical RPG genre to explore the theme of war, which demanded a combat system capable of handling simultaneous multi-character battles. Although the two had no prior experience developing SRPGs, they collaborated with Mediavision to flesh out the combat systems. Uchikoshi-san praised the studio's technical expertise, saying it brought a sharp edge to the game's strategic mechanics. Gameplay blends grid-based tactical encounters with a robust branching narrative. There's also a comprehensive flowchart system that lets players jump between choices and timelines, uncovering drastically different outcomes. According to the team, one route may take up to 20 hours, but that only scratches the surface. Full completion could take up to 40 hours or more thanks to the sheer volume of storylines and permutations. During our meeting, it was touched on that Kodaka-san has put everything on the line for the 100-line. If this doesn't sell, he joked, I might go bankrupt. Though exaggerated, the comment reflected real pressure. This is TooKyo Games' first fully independent production, and both creators see it as a defining moment for the studio. Uchikoshi-san admitted that he initially tried to stop Kodaka-san from being so dramatic about the stakes, but after seeing the demo's positive reception, he's glad they went all in. The feedback gave us confidence, he actually told me. Players really responded to the complexity and depth. Rather than create a sequel to Danganronpa or The Somnium Files, both writers wanted to innovate. I love games, Kodaka-san said, and I wanted to make something that surpassed the gameplay depth of Danganronpa. The game's narrative is massive. Kodaka-san created many of the characters while Uchikoshi-san expanded on their various stories. The result? A branching script equivalent to a volume of 3 Danganronpa games. We wrote every kind of story you can imagine. Horror, comedy, romance, and suspense, Kodaka-san said. Not just one type, everything. The process wasn't always smooth, but their long history of collaboration kept things grounded. We've worked together since 2017, Uchikoshi-san said. There were disagreements, but it was respectful. Each of us brought something unique. The narrative is split into 3 major arcs, each offering a different tone and player experience. The goal, they said, was to create something that felt alive and personal. You get to know the characters, the system, the world, said Uchikoshi-san. It's a game with everything in it. The 100-line will be available in both standard and premium physical editions. The premium edition includes the art book, soundtrack, short novel, and collectible character cards. Xseed is publishing the physical release in the West, and they've always been a company that takes pride in the packaging. All that to say, you could probably expect quality from this publisher. Looking ahead, both developers are considering smaller scale, more frequent indie-style projects to reduce production strain. Large-scale productions are demanding, Uchikoshi-san said. Smaller games could let us reach more players more often and keep experimenting. As for the 100 line, the team is optimistic. We've put everything into this, Kuraka-san said. We hope people feel that while playing. Even if you're new to tactical RPGs, the story and characters are accessible. There's something here for everyone. So be sure to let us know how you feel about the fusion of genres and creative forces. Let us know in the comments below, and stay tuned to Noisy Pixel for more coverage of the 100 line Last Defense Academy, along with more coverage from GDC 2025. Thanks for watching. Now, enjoy some gameplay.
Yeah. なんとかけどよ、この後あいつの子このまま放っておくわけにはいか。
ヒルコ様がやったみたいに。でもだるいね。誰が人じゃないよ。
つうか結局それおいくっちゃべ敵とはいえとどめでも。私の出番だ。いける。
私の番だね。倒すよ。
礼を言う。いつでもいける。せい。
準備できてるよ。倒すよ。
サンキューな。行くぜ。邪魔すんな。待ちきれないよ。行くぞ。行くぜ。出番だな。Noisy Pixel